On that note, are we, if you upgrade your house, are we counting that money? Like, can I add that to my total?
Yeah, I'd say any of the, like, big purchases that isn't, like, something that's gonna yield more money.
Okay. Cool.
Like, I'm gonna say buildings, yes, but not, like, livestock. Livestock, you can't count it as, because you're gonna make money off of it.
That sounds good to me. Cole, do you agree?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So it is decided.
It has been decided. Oh my god, I'm on this level with just slimes, and I think this is one of those levels where you have to kill all the baddies to get the ladder to appear.
Well, yeah, it should. I believe you'll get notified because they'll tell you like, oh, there are many enemies, or this place is infested with creatures or something.
Yeah.
I think if you ever get that message, it's like, yeah, this is like the exterminate level.
And it sucks because it's already 10 p.m. and I'm just like, Okay, there. I found the ladder, which leads me to level 29, so I just need to find one more ladder down, and then I can get to 30 at least and get the elevator. But I don't know if I'm going to make it home in time. I might pass out. Alright. Get away from me, you stupid moth thingy that attacks. It makes the most annoying staticky sound in my headset.
Yeah, those like death moths. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate those things. Yep.
Come
Just
on.
watering my hops.
Alright, I found level 30. Alright, I'm good. Alright, go up the elevator.
I just found level 40.
Ha.
A slingshot.
It both makes me laugh. I'm at 42.
I hate the slingshot. I can't aim worth shit in this game.
Yeah, no, I don't understand the slingshot.
I could maybe do it with the mouse, but with two joysticks, I was telling you earlier how much I hate twin stick shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's midnight.
We did have that conversation.
Run! So one of the funny things, I was watching our playback videos to edit them, and I could have sworn for a while there that it looked like you guys walk or run faster than I do. I was like, oh, that is not fair. That is not fair at all. But when it was just, we have different, like, the size of the screen is different for me than it is for you guys, just a little bit. Like, they expanded the map a little bit for the Switch, it looks like, so it just looks like I'm going slower.
Oh, okay. Glad we got that figured out.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Now I want one of those sprinklers.
Yeah, right? I just hate that I have to use like 2/3 of my energy just watering my crops every day.
Ooh, the chili pepper, the hot peppers are in. Oh, but my inventory is full from going to the...
I think if you could go ahead and just like mass produce the sprinklers, that might be helpful, but just like having a single one, to me at least, isn't really helpful.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's all about volume, man. Just gotta, one's not all that helpful when you have like 8 of them, and you can basically just ignore entire fields every day. It's pretty nice.
Gold is so hard to get, though.
Yeah, it is. You have to get pretty deep. I forget, I think it's like level 60 and below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, selling all my slime, because I never use it, and bug meat. Alright, let's start watering the massive amounts of crops I got. But hey...
Oh, hey, Lance, what are you doing over there in the bushes? All he wanted to talk about was how much nicer it is for him in the summer. That he doesn't have to stay warm all the time in his tent.
Oh, Linus?
It's like that conversation. Yeah. It's like that conversation we were having before, Cole, about homeless people up here.
Like, where do they all go in the winter?
Yeah, like, you'd think you'd fucking get hypothermia
I like every year. All I think about that a lot. Actually, I was thinking about that on my way home on Friday. I was like, you know, like there are a lot of homeless shelters here and stuff like that. But like, I always think every year I'm just like, see, I mean, the whole thing is that, you know, I was reading a study once that showed that 90% of all homeless people are homeless for less than 3 months. And of the 10% left, 90% of those are homeless by choice. Like people who choose to just never aspire to want a home because they just like the homeless life. Given that takes into account Californians, and we all know that they're either rich or homeless bums. But
basically,
yep.
Yeah. But it comes down to, yeah, in the winter here, you don't see any of them, and it's like, okay, I feel like if there was a very large amount of homeless people dying, we'd hear about it. But then again, maybe we wouldn't.
Maybe. Yeah.
What? Like they keep that statistic a secret?
Yeah,
well,
like, I mean,
it's people just don't care, frankly, to some extent.
To some extent, yeah, for sure. But like, I don't know, like, I do wonder, like, I was gonna look it up, like, okay, how many in Minnesota do the cops clean up, like, every day?
Cleanup has gotta be a great word for that.
I mean, basically.
I mean, but here you get so many fake homeless people, too, like, I always talk about, so when I used to go to school downtown, I would always run into, or like every day I'd catch the same bus, you know, going to school and back. And every single day there was this guy that begged on this corner, and he made a good amount of money from what I can tell. And at the end of the day at like 5 o'clock, like right as the time I was waiting for my bus, he would walk back into the parking ramp, like parking ramp A or something, like one of those big ones, and come out in a suit and be driving like a Lincoln. And it's just like, what the fucking, like, how big are your balls that you do this like daily?
Honestly, that it's just such a shitty thing to do, because then it takes a lot of validity away from the actual people that need help.
Well, and exactly, like, I've stopped,
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I've stopped giving to beggars because I had that experience. Then I had an experience where like, you know, there's this homeless guy behind my college, and, like, he was always there hanging out. And one day, like, I was walking by and I was like, hey, you know what? I don't have any cash, but I can buy you, like, a sandwich at this shop or whatever else you want. He's like, I don't need a fucking sandwich. I need money for whiskey, bitch. And I was like, well, fine. Like, and then the only other time that, then this was the last time I gave, was I was coming back from getting my motorcycle license. And I had to go to the ATM because they only accepted cash or check, and I didn't bring any. So I went and got like $40 out to pay for my like $32 license fee. And then a guy stopped me. He's like, "Hey, do you have, you know, do you have a couple dollars you could spare?" And I was like, "I do, but I only have 20s, and I need like $32 to pay for this license, and whatnot." And he's like, "Oh, well, here, that's fine. I have like $8 in ones." I'm like, okay, fine, sure. So I give him the 20. He's got like the crumple of ones in his hand, so like I'm like, okay, he actually has money. He's not just telling me this. So I hand him the 20, and he throws the ones at me so that they fall all over the ground and runs out the door. And when I count them, it was only $3. So I had to go back to the fucking ATM and withdraw more money. And then, because I was late, I had to then pay a parking fine. So it ended up costing me like $60 extra to give this guy, you know, whatever. And I was like, God, you know what? Fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, no, those are pretty shitty experiences. Not gonna argue that.
just like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, kind of thing. Like, all right, I'm done.
Can't get fooled again.
Yeah.
Okay, George Bush.
Yeah, there's like in the bridge next to my apartment. There's all the time people like panhandling there, and I just never ever give them anything, and it's just honestly because like I don't really want to encourage you to be here, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna help you. Sorry.
And I'll be honest, there was a brief period in my life where I stayed under a bridge for a bit, and I gotta say that was probably the most profitable job I've ever had. I mean, I made like, $30-$40 an hour on a nice day. On a bad day, it wasn't near as much. But I mean, I was just sitting there underneath the bridge begging for money. I wasn't even like, going out and trying to wash people's windshields or nothing.
I'm not playing the saxophone or anything.
Nope. I was just a 16-year-old kid hanging out underneath the bridge. Oh wait, I gotta keep these broken glasses because I need something to give Haley. Like I said,
You can actually, if you
go.
level up your fishing, you can get a recycle machine, and you can like turn those into something better.
A cycle machine?
A recycle machine.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, an elliptical.
It's like they got some I don't know. My goal in this game is to see if maybe I can convince someone in this town to attempt to murder me.
Is that possible?
I don't know. We'll find out.
And I don't see why not.
It's shady enough of a town as it is.
Weren't you? That was Cole. Who was saying how like there's some secret that like the developer said like no one knows yet.
Oh, that was me. I had read that somewhere, but it was an old article, so it's they probably said it like in that article, and I just stopped reading.
That's too bad. 'Cause I was just thinking like, yeah, it was actually the secret. You can get murdered by someone if you piss them off enough.
That would be.
No one's actually managed to piss someone off that much yet, though, where they've done that.
Well, maybe it'll come out. Maybe they'll add that in with the Homewrecker DLC we're waiting for.
Oh yeah. This is the bad shit DLC.
That'll be great. So I'm fishing in this pond, and when we're all quiet, I realize this is more of a swamp because I'm hearing flies in my headset.
I feel like there's a pretty fine line between pond and swamp.
I don't know. Did you meet Shrek in there?
No. Though he calls it a swamp, but there's just like one muddy hole.
It's true, and I just realized I stayed up till 11:30 in this cave. I should probably get out of here.
Oh, it's Haley. Here you go. No, come back. Take these glasses.
Ah, crap. Can I get home in 20 minutes? Probably not.
I enjoy pissing around.
At least I found this glow ring, so everywhere I walk, I can feel like Jesus.
Oh, glow ring?
Come with me, my children.
Alright, Penny. Let me give you some ice cream. Sweet.
I'm lactose intolerant, you asshole. Throws it in your face.
Wouldn't that be the bitch of it? Alright, need to go buy more ice cream. Oh no, the ice cream stand's closed. Come back.
Does the ice cream stand have like regular hours?
I don't really think so, but it is actually really good, like, to stock up on a few things of ice cream. It actually restores like a lot of energy.